Hello everyone, welcome back to the Zen Lounge. This video, I'm going to talk about updates to the Asteroid Protocol on the Cosmos Hub. There's some big things in the works, lots of things to be excited for. I'm going to start this with the important news, the important alpha that I want to get to you guys first because there has been an announcement for an airdrop. Yes, everyone that's been participating with the Asteroid Protocol is now going to be airdropped a new token that's going to be part of their protocol that they're extending and expanding to Bitcoin. So the full details of the new token and airdrop recipients will be released over time, but today we can share that the snapshot of active Asteroid Protocol users was taken at this time this article is published. So this article was published 2 days ago. So if you have ever minted an inscription, created, deployed a CFT20 token, and or completed a marketplace purchase, you qualify for this new token. So there's about 6,383 addresses that qualify, and this is going to be big. So I'm going to share some information about what's happening. So Asteroid Protocol is expanding to Bitcoin. Let's read more because this is the part of the airdrop that's coming. So first of all, Asteroid aims to make inscription so easy. Actually, I'll read from here. This is better format. So since launching leading inscriptions protocol on Cosmos Hub in January, we've put one principle above all others, making inscriptions so easy even grandmas can create them. That singular focus has helped Asteroid spawn the launch of more than 4,900 CFT20 tokens and 50,000 plus art-based inscriptions in a few short months. Already, we believe Asteroid Protocol is the single best place for creators to easily and quickly deploy their ideas permanently on the blockchain. Today, this is posted 2 days ago, they're excited to announce plans to expand their tooling to Bitcoin and Runes token protocol. Just as we have on Cosmos Hub, we want to make it easy for anyone to deploy tokens on the network on Bitcoin. And ultimately, we want to contribute new protocols and ideas on Bitcoin too. This doesn't mean we're abandoning Cosmos Hub. Of course, Cosmos Hub will remain at the heart of all new product developments because the hub is faster and cheaper than Bitcoin. It enables us to iterate rapidly and deploy more unusual and advanced protocols. As we find ideas, use cases, and user experiences that require true product market fit, we can apply these learnings to everything we launch on Orange Coin. Ultimately, our drive to expand is driven by several core beliefs. So let's read their core beliefs. Inscriptions are bigger than Bitcoin alone and represent complete paradigm shift in decentralized computing. They're not Frankenstein NFTs, but rather uncensorable on-chain form of tokenized data that can be transferred easily as Satoshis and Atom. Innovation on top of Cosmos Hub and Bitcoin will only accelerate. Cosmos Hub dominates brand awareness in the Cosmos, and Bitcoin dominates brand awareness across the entire industry. Asteroid tooling should serve both. A few short years ago, you needed to hire smart contract engineers to launch a token or NFT project. Today, inscriptions have broken that wall. Everything we design will aim to continue putting dev level power into the hands of everyday people. So those are the three big points. With that in mind, what exactly do we plan to launch on Bitcoin? Well, that's a surprise they're saving for another day. But rest assured, the offering will focus on delivering the absolute best creator and discovery tools in the ecosystem. We've shown how we can do this with inscriptions on Cosmos Hub. And we'll use that experience to improve the creator experience on Bitcoin. And of course, no new development would be complete without the launch of a token to align the ecosystem and reward the users that have helped make Asteroid Protocol the leading inscription protocol in Cosmos. So this is when they mention the snapshot for all the users of Asteroid Protocol. All snapshot addresses will soon be eligible to mint a free and exclusive Rage Pass inscription NFT on Asteroid Protocol. Rage Passes will be redeemable for any Asteroid-related token that may launch on Bitcoin. It will be tradable on the Asteroid marketplace in the meantime. We also want to recognize the strong community that has emerged around Asteroid Protocol. So no airdrop would be complete if we didn't include ROIDS token holders. A snapshot for ROIDS token holders will be taken in the future with details coming in a future announcement. So also for ROIDS is going to be a big snapshot coming. So follow Asteroid Protocol on Twitter for more notifications and information on ways to mint your own Rage Pass in the future. I will keep you updated on this channel on the Rage Pass. So it's going to be coming in the coming weeks. The future is orange. Inscribe or die. If you guys didn't watch my previous videos on descriptions, why I believe in them, you have to. Even Elon Musk, I think, would agree that inscriptions are more powerful than the traditional NFTs from the last cycle. Now, what else is being cooked up? So first of all, if you're dreaming of, if you're, they're looking for developers. So they're looking for developers to help make this the building on Bitcoin. So that's an opportunity for some of you. But most importantly, I've been talking about this for a while. The launch of the first CFT20 bridge is coming soon. So soon you're going to be able to bridge these CFT20 tokens that have been minted on the Cosmos Hub to Astroport, Neutron's layer one, and benefit from all the futuristic DeFi, smart contracts, all the things that Cosmos Hub doesn't have. To help attract deep liquidity for initial ROIDS pool, Asteroid contributors are basically, it's very, very close. So this unlocks all kinds of interesting applications, including the ability to LP in a automated market maker, launch a DAO around your CFT20, build out staking modules, and more. So once the bridge goes live, ROIDS tokens and the other 4,900 CFT20s will be able to go multi-chain. So Astroport is going to be the home bridge for the CFT20, but I believe once these tokens have IBC enabled, other chains can open up marketplaces too. So this team is also funded and powered by some grants from the Neutron team. So this is very powerful, and they had a recent post on May 9th asking what you want to have pulled with ROIDS. So do you want to have ROIDS USDC, ROIDS Atom? ROIDS USDC, ROIDS Atom, the two most popular. So we could be seeing that in the near future. And next, I'm going to play some clips from Space where Redphone shares why he's excited for the Bitcoin expansion. So stay tuned. Enjoy the video. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy.
Yeah, so maybe looks like we've got a decent number in here. Maybe let's just dive in and start talking about this announcement. Do you want to lead that, Justin, as walk through the tweets, or do you want me to?
I'm just getting on the computer, and I'm going to get some tweets up. So if you don't mind, perhaps starting, and I'll anchor.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, the big piece of news, I think people may have seen the hints in previous weeks, but Asteroid is going to expand to Bitcoin. So, what does that mean exactly? Basically, when we're stepping back and looking at what Asteroid has done for the Cosmos Hub, we feel like it's really created a space where anyone can create an inscription like super easily. We've had reports of like kids launching inscriptions on Cosmos Hub. We've had several people who have said they've never interacted with crypto at all have actually launched inscriptions on the hub, and that's kind of been our principle, or what's guiding us when we're trying to decide what new features to build, is how easy can we make this? Like, we want it to be something that you don't have to have 30 different wallets installed and understand how blockchains work. We kind of have this thesis that the infrastructure is good enough that we shouldn't be that caught up on that side of things, and we should just make the onboarding process as easy as humanly possible. So that's kind of our goal with this expansion to Bitcoin. We want to bring some of this creator tooling that we've launched on Asteroids directly onto Bitcoin and make building over there as easy as we've tried to make it on Asteroid Protocol for the hub. So yeah, Justin, I don't know if you have anything to add there before we kind of trickle down through more of the tweets.
Oh no, yeah, for that particular one, guys, like when I saw that the orange background with the A, I just said to myself, my first comment was smells like liquidity. So yeah, I think it's always good to consider Bitcoin with your protocols wherever possible, especially in this generation. And I mean specifically this within the past, let's say 16 months or so. I think it's super wise to consider Bitcoin. Um, if you weren't before, I'm saying now is absolutely the time because, as we all know, protocols are being built to provide new tools for Bitcoin creators and collectors. And a lot of us honestly may feel like we're too late for Bitcoin. Maybe even years ago have been feeling like that, and even probably even more so with ordinals, of course, just BRC20s hitting, and then now runes, for example. I think people, I know first of all, firsthand speaking to people, they feel like they're still too late, but um, the CFT20 token standard is pretty flexible, and it's one of the better ones out there, to be honest, for these inscriptions. And I just think it's absolutely not too late to jump in to inscriptions, and with this platform here with the Asteroid Protocol. I mean, did I say it's so easy? Like no coding involved. I mean, it's just so easy. So we definitely look forward to getting some new creators onto the platform, and again, expanding into Bitcoin with some possible some really cool creator tools would be, I think, just overall beneficial to everybody that's using Asteroid Protocol. And just yeah, again, it's just liquidity flows. I think is just super important to keep platforms active. So look forward to some good stuff.
Yeah, and when you were mentioning kind of people feeling like they're late to Bitcoin, when we were I was in Dubai for recently for Token 2049, and at that time the Bitcoin halving happened, and that was when Casey Rodemer, the creator of Ordinals, activated Runes. So Runes is an entirely new token protocol on Bitcoin. It's kind of a step up from BRC20s, which were the very first token standard on Bitcoin. I like to claim a little bit of influence there. I created a model for that for BRC20s, tweeted it out, and then Domo kind of formalized that into a spec and launched BRC20s. So when Runes launched, I was wondering initially, like, are people going to care about this new token protocol, or do BRC20s kind of have lock-in, and are they going to dominate Bitcoin? But I think the way I view it is like the technological improvements of Runes are just far superior to BRC20s. BRC20 is very inefficient. It requires like some extra transactions in order to do transfers. It's off-chain largely, like BRC20s kind of have their own custom indexer to manage them, whereas Runes are directly on-chain. So I do feel like that's going to become the de facto token standard on Bitcoin. And these things really did launch, weeks ago. And it's very cumbersome to interact with them right now. So that's kind of an opportunity that we see with Asteroid is improving the user experience around interacting with these new things that are launching on Bitcoin. And scrolling down through the tweet thread, hopefully all of you have read it. If you haven't, go check it out. It's our pinned thread on Asteroid Protocol. But yeah, why expand? Like we want to be something that really revitalizes Cosmos Hub, and we want to continue doing that. So why does it even make sense to expand? And we kind of laid down several reasons in the Medium post and in this tweet thread. But I think the most important one is just this idea that I have personally. I believe that inscriptions are, far bigger than any one blockchain. I feel like they are a total paradigm shift for NFTs. I really think of inscriptions as like tokenized data. And yeah, you could argue the same about NFTs on other smart contract chains, but just the assurances aren't there. Like, you really would have to do your research into how a specific NFT project launched to see, like, where's the data actually being stored? Is it being stored in a centralized database, or is it being stored on a different chain or on IPFS? With inscriptions on Cosmos Hub and on Bitcoin, you know instantly that these things are stored directly on the blockchain. And that just gives me this level of confidence in them. But it also creates these interesting use cases. Like, you can transfer them just like you can transfer Atom, or just like you could transfer Sats. And it really is like this direct tokenization of data that is a little more abstract and a little more removed when you're dealing with other platforms. So I really look at them as this paradigm shift for NFTs and for blockchains in general. So I do think it makes sense for Asteroid to be tackling, multiple chains and just making this stuff super easy for anyone. Yeah, Justin, just stop me anytime if